Without the love and support without loved ones, it is impossible to get through life fully. Everyone needs someone to hold on to, no matter how fragile or strong. This week is Chinese New Year's week, so I spend a lot of time talking about love, family, friends, and gratitude. Life gets very busy as we grow up and get into the work routine. It is time for us to prove to ourselves, prove to the people who brought us up, our parents, and those were the time we dedicated ourselves to explore the possibility of who we can become. There will be trials and failures throughout our journey, and those were the times that we'll be needing someone to talk to hold on to. A lot of times, what we need was never a certain direction or the answers to life. What we need, all that we need and ask for is just genuine support, love and care at a time to listen. And those times can save us, give us the strength and resilience to move forward. No one can stand in this world alone. No matter how capable, mature, sophisticated we have become. As a human being, we need each other. We need one another to hold on to cling on sometimes. Although a lot of times, all of us are capable standing on our own feet. I think a lot of time when we try to find meaning of why we've been given this life, we've been given this journey to experience. As a human being, there's a lot of mysterious, unsolvable answers and questions along the way. When we are in our darkest hours, the love and support from our friends and families were just simply the answers that we are searching for. I think in the end, in a life's journey, what we can achieve, what we are capable of doing or build, essentially will not be the most important things in life, because it's an adventure that we take on to prove who we are, to prove our abilities. But when it comes to life, human beings are very emotional beings. We need to feel that connection. We need to feel that care. We need to feel the love when we are down, when we find no reason to carry on, when we feel like there's no hope ahead. At those moments, what we simply need is just a simple companionship, someone that can listen to us, not necessarily have to give us the answers or the directions that we were looking for, but what we need is that connection to another human being, to know that they care, they understand, they're going through the same things. We can find meaning and strength just through that love and support. In reality, it might be useless to solve the problems that we're facing. But in a deeper sense, emotionally, that's just exactly what we need. I think a lot of time life can be very confusing. when we search for the meaning of life, the value on the surface most of the time would be what we can achieve in our career, how much money we get paid, how nice of a house that we can afford, what kind of lifestyle are we presenting, how do we carry ourselves with our appearances. That, in a sense, represent us on the surface. But when it comes to searching for the meaning of life, I believe it was most about the emotional connections and the stories that we share. That matters. Life is going to be a very lonely journey if there's no one to share your experience with. I don't think life was meant to be a lonely search simply just for success. Life has a deeper meaning. It's a love story about the request, searching for love, true love, real love, genuine love. The most of our lives. Will someone still care about us if we are not winning? Do we still have values when we are not winning? Who we are in our hearts, only the people who really cares about their connection with us will see. Not everyone is going to be willing to spend time to want to know more about you. We all connected differently with different people. And sometimes it's a lot to ask when you're just not connected. So what a blessed it was to be able to have a few people in our life that's willing to give their love, care, and support, pouring them into our ordinary life, give meaning, and bring something extraordinary into our ordinary life. That is such a beautiful thing. When you find your own people, when you find your own tribe, although it is true, not one person can really understand the depth of what you really care about in life. But simply just with the genuine friendship, sometimes it's more than a love. I don't think one person can be completely see through, understand, and feel, no matter how much you try to pour into them or try to make them understand. I think every individual, every human beings are just very complicated. We have so many different faces and phrases in our life that sometimes we don't even know how to make ourselves understand. Nonetheless, how can anyone besides yourself understand more of you than the depth that you can read from yourself, from your own behaviors, from your own failures, choices? A lot of times we just live, do, and we learn. We don't have all the explanations for why we made that decision or we felt that way. And I don't think anyone have the ability to really understand unless through time we got mature, we gain experience through our faults, that's when we're a little bit more capable of expressing, communicating. But I come to realize that I think more than 50% of the people there are not capable of expressing themselves, their feelings, even to the closest people in their life. No matter how much they wanted to try, no matter how genuine they really feel about you, it's not a ability that a lot of people have. So as life can feel very lonely that way, but as long as we know that their support, they're willing to give time, their cares are genuine, that's more than enough. I don't think we should ask for too much from another person ever, because we don't even know how to completely get a hold of ourselves a lot of times. So I think as we grow mature, more like a normal human being, we should accept the fact that the people we love, the people who loved us, though might not be having a real connection with us, but their genuine love and care and the time they are willing to spend with us was more than enough to say love and that they cared. And for that, we all need to be grateful. And for that, we all should feel blessed. And it was all because of those moments we find the strength and resilience to keep fighting. And the reasons why I express that sentiment just simply because when I was younger, I always thought the relationships in between families and the relationships with my best friends, I cannot find that connection that I wanted. But now as I've grown, I've come to realize that that is an unfair request for anyone to fulfill. Every individual have hundreds, if not thousands, of emotions and faces. It is an impossible mission to ask another person to really be connected with you that deeply. And that doesn't mean that they don't love you or they don't deserve your love. It's just simply because every living human being in this world are just completely different on all levels. And I think to recognize that love a lot of times does not require the deepest connection. As long as you know who you are and what your life is about, that is good enough. And that is your mission, your vision to achieve. That's none of your loved one's business. Your life, your journey is your responsibility to fulfill. The people that's surrounding your lifetime, they are more than puppies, more than kitties. They are so much cuter than pets can be. I love pets, but true friends and loving, caring families was solely the reasons why we can keep pushing forward and keep fighting for ourselves to be better. And in this Chinese New Year's Eve, I just want to spend some time to appreciate it the love and support from our family and our dear friends. Without them, a lot of times, we might not make it in life. Their love and support is just everything. And all the reasons why life is so much more to offer and so much more worth to be fighting for. And it's definitely not an understatement when I said it is because of you I am alive.